Hi folks, I'm Ian Baker, and today we're going to go over the 2019 Pioneer RG28. This is a nice toy hauler because it gives a little bit of separation from the garage portion to the living area. We'll start right back here in the garage. You have an 11-foot garage back here, so it is quite spacious, allowing you to fit a great assortment of toys in here. And then after you unload it, as you can see, you have this huge table area, which is perfect for entertaining. So, you know, if you have a bunch of guests over, you want to be the cool party spot, if you will, this table can definitely house it. You can easily sit 8 people here, play games, have a meal together. You can drop the tailgate down. You'll see there's a screen you can pull down, bug screen, so you're getting the nice airflow coming through without having all the bugs coming in. You'll also see you have storage on both sides. You have the net, so it's easy access there. LED lights right underneath. Fire extinguisher is located right back there, so a lot of times it's by the exit door. This one they have kind of by the ramp, so just want to make sure you do know where that's at. Hopefully, of course, you never have to use it. You have 2 exhaust vents. One will be right down there, the other one, of course, right up here, and so that way any fumes can get vented out. You have the entrance into the garage, as is pretty standard, and then right up top here, your TV connection. So if you do want a TV back here in the garage, this is where you would have it hooked up at. As we step into the bathroom, you'll see it is a walk-through bathroom here, which again is what helps give some of that separation. Your foot flush lever toilet's right down here. You'll see, when I sit down on there, plenty of leg room, plenty of shoulder room here as well. Over to this side is a tub shower. I'll stand in here just to kind of give you a reference point as far as height. So I'm 6 foot. I have about an inch. So, if you're 6'2" or taller, you're probably going to have to bend down to be able to shower in here, but if you're any shorter than that, it'll work just fine. And then you have the hand wand right there. Over on the other side, we have a big mirrored medicine cabinet with storage up top. Hand towel ring right here. You can see your electrical outlet. I love how much countertop space they give you in this bathroom. That's pretty rare for any RV bathroom, but you can see you have lots of counter space here. And then you'll also see some additional storage underneath. And then in the very front, of course, is the main living area. Starting off right here is your entertainment center. Of course, right in the center is where your TV would go. You have your multimedia center right underneath that. That controls the speakers in here as well as outside and is Bluetooth capable. A couple USB ports right underneath, and then you have storage both underneath as well as some storage right up top. On the side here is the thermostat. This will control your ducted AC as well as your ducted heat. Now, in order to help open this space up, they give you the U-shaped dinette here, which is in a slide out. So that's why you have the kind of the big living area up front, which is great. The other thing I love about this is it gives you a secondary place to hang out. So, everyone can be seated around here. Well, you can fit about 4 people realistically, because otherwise your knees start banging into each other. But it's still a great big area, and you can drop this table down so that way you can have an additional bed here. So if you want another adult to be able to stay the night, they can sleep right there. You'll see you have 3 windows all the way around, letting in lots of natural light. You also have this cool light fixture right up top here. Now in the very front, or in the nose, is the bedroom itself. You'll see the queen bed. You have the accent wall, which I like, LED lighting. You'll see storage going all the way across the top there. You have a curtain to close off for privacy, wardrobe right over here on this side. And then you'll also have the nightstand here with an electrical outlet. Of course, the main entry door will be right behind me. And then lastly, we move into the kitchen. Double bowl stainless steel sink with the high-rise faucet. You can see the decorative backsplash running along there. You have the recessed 3-burner cooktop with the glass cover. When I fold this up and back, you'll see that this one does have the upgraded grates on here to give a little more residential look. You also have the chrome-looking knobs here. And then right underneath, you will see the oven in case you do want to do some baking. Underneath the sink, tiny bit of storage right there. Nothing great. There's an access panel there, but, at least they did give you something. I like the fact they put a door. It looks nicer. And then you have 2 pull-out drawers here. Of course, one for your flatware, one for some of your bigger utensils. You have storage right up top. Open that up for you so you can take a look in there. Microwave right over to this side, hood with a light and a fan, and then the Dometic fridge freezer combo right over to this side of that. This one does run off both propane and electric, also has automatic switchover. Lastly, right down below, kind of blends in, but right here is your fuse box as well as your breaker panel, and then right next to that, the propane leak detector. Now that we've seen the inside, let's take a look at some of the outside features on the Pioneer RG28. Right up front here is a power tongue jack. This makes it a lot easier to hook up and disconnect to your tow vehicle. So all you have to do is flip the rocker switch here and that will raise and lower the tongue. You also have a light right up front for added visibility at night. And then in the event that this does fail, there is also a manual override, so that way you're not stuck out at the campsite. You'll see two 20-pound propane tanks here, as well as rails for your battery directly behind that. And then coming up the front, you have diamond plating, helping to protect the front end from some of the rocks and debris that may get thrown up by your tow vehicle. As we come around to the side here, we'll open up the front storage compartment. And if you take a look inside, you'll notice a couple things. One, it's a pretty good size storage compartment here. And then if you take a look right over to this side, you will also notice that there are two controls. Those are for your power stabilizer jacks. The one control will operate the front two, the other switch will operate the rear two. Now bear in mind that is not an auto level, those are stabilizer jacks, so you still want to level the coach out, but it definitely does make stabilizing portion of it much easier because you don't have to get down there and crank, you just flip a switch and then they will go down for you. Then of course once they're down, the coach won't rock nearly as much when you're moving around inside. You look right up top, you see the power awning here, just flip a switch to roll it out, same thing to have it go right back in, and you have the LED light strip underneath so you have easy access to light at night. Two entrances into the RG28. The primary entrance right here, you have the two foldable steps with the larger foldable grab handle. Secondary entrance is the one back into the garage. You'll see two steps there and then the smaller grab handle on that one. Right over here, you will see that this has an electrical outlet as well as a cable outlet. So obviously you can plug anything in here, but the intention here is a TV. If you want one outside, that is where you'll hook it up at. You'll also see your black tank flushes right here. So that way after you dump your black tank, you can hook a hose up right here. That black tank has sprayers built in it and it'll help wash out anything that gets left behind. And right up above that is your freshwater inlet. In the event you're going somewhere and you don't have water hookup, you'll certainly want to put some water in your freshwater tank. Taking a look back up top there, you'll also see the outside speakers. Those are tied into that multimedia center inside, but again, that unit is Bluetooth capable. Right near the back on the camp side, you'll see there is a propane quick connect, so that way you can set your grill right up here. Just pop the quick connect right in there, and then you're using your two 20-pound bottles up front instead of having to bring the small little green ones. Right here in the back, of course, is your ramp door. To drop the ramp down, normally the zip tie won't be on here, but this just kind of shows you if you need to lock it, you can put your padlock right through here. But normally you just flip this up, that'll allow you to pull the lever out, do that on both sides, and that of course will allow the tailgate here to drop down. If you take a look right up top there, you will see the backup camera prep. Great thing about that is, it's a decent sized toy hauler. If you want backup camera, having the prep makes that easier to install, meaning it will cost you less money on labor. Right around the corner here, you'll see right in the back is your cable inlet. And as we make our way forward, if you take a look underneath, you will see that you have one termination right here behind the axles. You actually have another termination right up front there in front of the axles. And then right up above, you'll see this one also has a 30 amp power supply, detachable power cord. That is where you'll hook it up at. Lastly, in the front on the off-door side, you have your city water inlet. Right underneath that is the outside shower with both hot and cold water access and the hand wand. All right, folks, that wraps it up. Again, this is the 2019 Pioneer RG28. If you're interested in this toy hauler and you'd like price and availability, simply click on the link in the description. Thanks again for watching. I'm Ian Baker, and let's go camping.